Hello everybody, this is Sonia and this is my first video I think for 2019. Okay, so I want to wish everybody a happy new year, and just got something caught on my glasses caught on my hair. You know that? Oh dear, there we got it. Okay, now well, I need to finish this little book first before we go any further. I need to finish this for you because I was showing you how to make this, so I'm going to finish this off. Now I've been doing a little bit in it as is working with a little one of these pens. It's a it is called a Uniball Signo Broad, or that might be the brand of it, but it's like a little white pen, and I think just to add that tiny bit to your page, I think because it's only a small thing, you don't want to put too much of anything too heavy on it. You know, like the book's small and you don't want to put a big lot of things on it, so I think the pen doing the writing on it, I think it looks really cool. I'm going to make a little ticket for in there. I actually did have one, didn't I? But I don't know where I've put that to, because I've been moving stuff around here a fair bit. But I've got a little bit of stuff in the bag here, so I'm going to just find something that we can put in there as a what have we got here? That's a good ticket, that one. That's a good ticket. Put that in there or in here. I'll put it in there. They come off the Graphic 45 papers, that one. And let me see what else. I need something to put down in this part of this one. So I mostly got here little bits and pieces that I could incorporate into this. This was a tag that was in a packet of tags that I bought. So we'll put that in there, eh? Because then you can journal on the back of that, because that's got a blank. Whoops, what am I getting caught up in? There we go. So put that in there. I hope that I keep this in the shot. Okay, so I'm going to just put the camera back a tiny bit, because I don't know if that actually works, because if I go back this way closer to myself so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm actually sitting up above the table today, which is really good. So anyway, so this is the first lot of pages, and then we've got this little one here. Okay, and so maybe around the outside of this I might put some of this pen, and it just to give it a accent, you know, to help it sit out a bit, you know. I think it just brings the things that you put on there, it brings it out a bit better. Okay, there you go. There. That's alright. That looks pretty cool. And I'm going to put a little tiny something on that. You need to put a little thing on there so this can hook underneath it, so it can so it won't go anywhere. Like, you can close a little lip on it. Let me see, what have I got here? How about a bit of a flower? How about if I put that there? Let's see if that lifts up. It does. I don't. We'll put it there. Okay, we'll put that on there. Find some glue. I didn't think to bring that with me. And I've got these things off the table stuck to my arm. It's really hot here because we're having this really bad heat thing happening. Probably call that a heat wave. Because it doesn't even get cool that much of a night time either. If it come out of here, it should be running real good because of the heat. It's just plugged up because of the, goodness gracious me. I won't be a second. I'm just going to get something and unstick this. It is unstuck, sorry. Okay, come on, here we go. I hope this is right now. Put a bit of glue on. Whoops, should have probably used a glue stick, you know. You know what, that's going to be too much if it goes up under that bit. I don't want it to go up under that bit there, because that bit there is going to be the part that's going to lift up to put the little the top bit on, see? All that's got to go down below it. It comes over there like that, and then you just stick this underneath it when it's dry, okay? So you can do that. Now, so I've got some bits and pieces here. Now this one here, I don't know if I've put anything on that. That's for you to write on or whatever. Then there's this one here. I was doing this sort of ink penning around the edge of this. It's like making little stitches. And I just did that instead of fixing the page that I didn't like. I told you I didn't like the page, so I told you I was going to fix it. So I'm going to come back in, I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it. What I'm going to do. I haven't even thought about it yet, so I'm just going to look through what I got and then I'll fix it, okay? Because there's always a plan, isn't there? I don't know if you like this idea, but I do. A lot of people do it in black, but when I first started doing some mini albums that I was doing a long time ago, I used to use white paint instead of the black stuff on things. I used to use the white because I really like the white. I think it's got a, I don't know, just nice way about it. I don't know what this is, a bit of ink here. That doesn't matter. So that looks a bit good, doesn't it? See how that works really well with that, isn't it? And then there we have this nice little dress there. And now this is the page that I do not like because I didn't like what happened when I put that there. So I'm going to take the washi tape off to start with. It doesn't come off very good. It won't be able to stick on anything again because it stays stuck really good, which I'm really pleased about, but I can use it again with some sticky underneath it. So I need to fix this one, and I wanted to just leave it as a journaling page, I suppose. No, I don't want to change that. So I probably need a bit more of the, paper. I should have got a bit of that cut out, I suppose, if we'll find that. Take this day, that will have to use the radar, doesn't it? You have thin one day and look on the next. I'm just looking for this piece of paper. Right. It's a full-size book, you know, it would take up half the... I'm just going through everything that I've got lying around here, but I can't see it at the moment. I don't know what I did with that. Okay. I've got some other things to show you today, so I'll do that as well, but I really need to find the piece of paper that I had yesterday. Oh, hang on, this is a bit here I can use. Look at this, I've got a bit I can use. Righto, I can use this to put over the top of that, can't I? Because I don't want it to be on there anymore. I don't like what I've got on there, okay? And that's going to fit really nicely and cover that over. Except it's going to hang over the side here a bit, and I'll cut that off, okay, after I've glued this on. And I'm going to actually try and only use a small amount of glue because you know, the fan's going to blow everything everywhere. I don't want it too gluey. I'm going to try and press it around so it'll go all over the place, like cover it all over. There you go. I've seen a couple of ladies do real junk journals where they actually do real junk in their journals. I was thinking about that, you know, because I've got real junk. I mean, you know, I've got I've got stuff that you could actually do a junk journal, so I might try that. I know that a lot of people do use them, use things like in their journals, but I have to cut that off a bit rough to start with, if I get this right. I've cut it along here, so I don't want to cut off this page that I do like the flower on, because it come out really good. I thought about stamping on the other one, but I don't think that's going to work. I really don't, and I don't want to rush this because I don't want to wreck it. That's what I don't want to do. I can't get close enough to that. I can, if I just figure out where exactly that line is. I'll figure this out without cutting it off. I think I did it. Oh, close to it. That's pretty close. Just a bit more there. Come on. The scissors just don't want to help me at all today. I think that's got him. Righto. There you go. Now that's better, isn't it? I do like it to look how I want it to be. So now I've done around the edge of this one here that I showed you the other day. So I put little spots around this one here as well, and this one here. The drew with the thing. I put this. Did I have that in there the other day? I think I might have done. I don't know if I showed you that or not. I can't see. Say if I did. I'm going to put these dots up here and see what this looks like, because this doesn't look like it's finished off properly, does it? It just comes to a stop there. I don't know if it's going to show up much because of the stripes on it going both ways, but you can see it, yes you can, so that's good. We'll do this side too then. Okay. I hope everybody over there in the cold countries isn't too cold, and I hope we're not too hot in Australia, but we are very hot here. It's alright though, I guess we've survived before, we'll do it again. But it's still, sometimes you get these things and they only just go for 2 or 3 days. This heat wave, this time it's going on for a long time. I don't even know. I think it started just before Christmas, I think. And still, we're having 40-degree days and higher. And this is what they tell you on the news, you know, you just probably, they're probably a bit out sometimes. They probably haven't got it quite right. Look at the difference that made to that page. You see that? Isn't that cool? So then I've got these two and I've left them like they are. Now I'm up to this one here too, that I have to finish this and make sure that's folded properly. That's a bit, looks a bit off, doesn't it? Now I probably want to do something down the side of this, because I want to see where you can see all them ones joining together. I don't know if I wanted that to be like that though. I don't know if I want that to go there either, because it might be too wide. What do you think? I could just put that one down on one side and the rest of it can sit up on that other bit without even being stuck down with glue, because sometimes when you use too much glue you can't open and shut anything because there's that much glue on it. So I'm just going to put that small amount of glue up on this side of the page, and I'm going to leave the other one so it just sort of sits there, or whatever, if it sits there or not. I don't know if you're making anything like this, you want to take note of that, because I just realised it myself that if your glue's a bit wetter than this, it might be better. You know, if you're going to use some wet glue, I always use this because I don't like to wait for things to dry. Or I have been using the what's the name, glue stick with the paper, because it works all right. But this one here, so this part's not stuck down, okay? Because if I stuck that down, this would get awful hard and to open. It wouldn't work really good at all. I've noticed that in the past, so we just want to take note of that one, okay? So now I'm going to just, and there's glue everywhere, Sonya. Anyway, we'll try and make it look a bit more neater if we can. Right. The reason I put it back there was I needed the trim, but I did not want to go too far down in these pockets, because we still want these pockets so we can use them for putting things into, okay? Now I don't know if I have any, oh yes I do have another, I've got a good tag here. That one there that's also perfect 45 piece, but I don't think it fits in there, so we're not going to be using him. Because I do get a spurt on sometimes. I make a few bits and pieces and then it, you know, it just dwindles away the idea. Now this is a bit of a tag that I could put in there that you could journal on. I think I need something on this part here. There's something needed up there, isn't there? Seriously. But, no. How about I just put a stamp on there? That's not going to interfere with anything, because you'll still be able to put stuff down in the pocket there. I'll put the stamp on. Okay. Okay, I'll get it off in a minute, just hang on there. Nobody panic. This has got a lot of shadow in this thing today, isn't there? I'm in my own shadow here, am I? That's not good. Oh dear. Oh, I hope you can see this. I'm gonna... I wonder why that is. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing wrong? I think the light that I usually have above me, although it's back here, isn't it? So you should still be able to see what's going on there. Okay. Now in this little sections here, I can put little bits. So I've got this little ticket. I can go in there, and just ones that I've made, you know, back in the time. And then I'll end that one. But that one, let's put that one back here where it's deeper. Okay. And there's that one there, and then I'll put another one on the end of that. Right. Now, I'm trying not to let it blow away what I've got here, because but I need the fan on because it's too hot without it. Come on, there must be some... Oh yeah, I've got these little tickets that I made with my stamps and that there one time. There we go, we can put a couple of those in there, can't we? That's on the other side of that. Okay. That look good? Yeah? Let's see if that's right, that end bit now. So we're not going to be looking at that piece. Particularly, we're going to put... I'll move this over out of the road because it's going to be making a mistake on seeing everything except what I'm doing here. I've got it in the way. Now I'm going to put this white pencil round here. It's like a, probably like a texture thing or something. Which is quite easy to use. You just put it on, you know. You can buy different brands too. I think I've got this one from our stationery shop. You can buy all sorts of different brands. I'm buying at Big W, I know that. Sometimes they've got some and sometimes they haven't, so just these little bits that I'm doing to this is making a big difference to it, as you can see as we go, okay? When you see as we go, that it makes a big difference, doesn't it? You can add lace and things to it, and I have a bit, but you don't want a bit too much on it because it's only a small thing. So I think putting this little bit of pencil, whatever it is, it's like a little marker around, is giving it a bit more, you know, a little bit of life there. Okay, and adding the little tickets to it too as help. There we go. Now this one can go in here. You would have seen what it looked like before, didn't you? Now you can see what it looks like now, and doesn't it make a difference? It makes a very big difference, doesn't it? There you go. I think that looks really pretty. And these pages, of course, for journaling on, and you can journal on the back of these little tickets too, because there's nothing on them. So there's the next page, and I did this the other day while you were still with me, and there was, I put the ink pen around there. What's the other sort of... I think I've taken the other pen out that I had, the other white one. I could tell you what it was called now. So here we have another blank page. So this one here, we could probably put a pocket in there. What have we got on that one? There's a pocket. Tucks and pockets. What can we put on this one? Must have something here interesting that we can do with it. Nice picture, or... don't plan these things, as you can probably see. Sometimes the plans don't come out as good in your head on the piece of work as what they do in your head when you start off. Oh, look at this, look what I've got here. I've got a house. Oh, look at that. There's a house tuck. Okay, now that's not hard to make. Look what I did that. I'll show you this one. This is easy. Look, there's a tag, really, behind that, isn't there? That's what you probably start off with, okay? So I'll just give you well, I don't know if I have to show, but I will show you, because sometimes I don't think that not everybody has done this sort of thing before. So if you're learning, and this is what this is for people that are learning, just little bits of ideas that I'm showing you. So we need a tag. Righto. Let me see, what have we got? We need a blank one really, or a piece of card. A piece of cardstock's good. Offer anything that we have laying around, because I can never find the right thing that I have laying around. Okay, let me see now. I'm going to use the back of this card here. Put that there a minute. I'm going to use the back of this card because I bought this birthday card to use for this sort of thing. I'm going to have to cut it off here first. I don't want to cut that bit. Oh, I see. I better cut this way first. Sonya, cut this way first, Sonya. Okay, so we're going to do this. Cut this piece off the back. Right. Because I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with that, so I want to cut it up yet. Then I need to make a tag out of this bit. Now, I probably won't use this house. We're going to use that as a template thing, alright? We'll use it as an idea. A little bit shorter. I'll put this over here on the road. And I've got these bits here because I'm going to show you those in a minute. Now, we just need to put, I'm going to do a bit of fabric on. I'll just get a piece, a couple of bits here. I've got something, let's have something there that I can use. Okay, so all you do is make a tag. Right. I'm cheating because I'm going around mine, but if you just cut out the tag like that, and I know this is the right size because, now I know I'm putting these bits here, but that's only because I'm going to use that as the top of the house, see? So that's going to be the top of the house. Right, and I know that's going to fit on that page, because we already tested that, didn't we? We never did finish making that little house, so we'll be able to do this little house, okay? Now, I need a piece of fabric. I was going to go for a plain piece, but I don't think I've got anything like that at the moment. Let me see, where have I put my material? Somewhere I can't find it, probably. Right. We'll use paper, eh? Let's use paper, it'll work just as well. Paper will be probably a bit better, it's easy to stick. And I've got a really nice piece of that. And then I have some blue for the roof or the windows. And what else do I have? You don't want to make it too gaudy or too plain either. You just got to get the right thing, don't you? Let's just do these bits first. Glue stick. It's not in my reach at the moment. I've moved I'm sitting up actually on my chair today instead of laying down, which is a good idea. Me to sit up here. I don't know I'm actually laying down, but I had my legs up because if I sit for a while they sort of start to give me a bit of pain. But we're going to just stick this on here. And I know that that part there at the bottom is straight because that come off the pad like that, so I don't know why I did it so far over into the centre. I haven't figured that bit out. But, and so I'm just going to cut up here with this bit. I'm going to cut it out because, and I brought it all the way. Now you don't have to, I don't think I've actually stuck it all the way down at all. I just brought that all the way up to the top. Right. So when I do the house part here, I'm going to put that on And I want that to be straight, so I'll be cutting that out. That far over that side, so that's about a quarter of an inch or something, a bit where am I now? Look, I'll show you what I'm going to do. If I aim it like this, under here, and I'm going to need an overlap of about that far. Right, so I'm thinking now that will be over there like that. Get this straight on one of these lines. These lines here, okay, this line here. Cut that off. Okay, now the top of the roof, I don't want it to come too far above there. Where's the other one I've got, so I know that I'm not going to be too big for me page. Yeah, so it's that wide. Okay, I'm eyeballing this. Okay, so what am I doing? Picking up the wrong bit. Where'd it go? Well, now I'm not eyeballing it. I'm going to put it under there to make sure that it's still going to fit on my page. Now you can make a template, leave that back. You can make a template for your roof, just like I have done now. A bit too high. Maybe I need to use the other bit. That bit too. Right. Here. Flew away. Fan blew that away. Okay, so we're going to bring it down a bit anyway. Like so. Just want it to be that size, don't we? Okay. Now to cut it so that you're getting the whole thing right. That bit there's not cut through properly. What's going on with that? Oh, I guess it's probably not the bit I just cut out. Oh, never mind. We're not going to muck that up, we hope. Now you just want a bit of a peak on your roof, but you need to go right down to the end and not so far at the top. So if you fold it like that without creasing, don't crease it down there, and just take it down to here, like so. You got a roof for your house. Okay. Seems to be a bit bigger than what I wanted it to be, though. I think I don't think I wanted it that high. It doesn't matter though, does it, Sonia? No, I'm going to take a little bit off the top of it. I am. I'll just cut a little bit off. I hope that I'll get it straight. Now I'll move that one out of the way because that's probably balking me. I don't know what I'm changing my mind of whatever. So there you go. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Now because I haven't actually stuck this down, I better. Otherwise that's going to lift up when you go to tuck something down behind there. Because this is going to be a tuck house. But your tuck thing is down behind. Okay, and just take a bit off there so I can line this up with. And go down a bit further. Oh, what am I doing? Hang on, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, do I? I've obviously lost the plot on that. There we go. Okay, that's crooked. Very crooked, Sonia. Straighten that up a bit. Something's crooked. It must be my eyesight. Now that doesn't look too bad for a little house, does it? Little house tuck. And then we just need some little windows and some door, which I'll make out of something here, which I might have a bit of somewhere. Let me see. What have I got to do that? Now I've tried different things, you know, but I'm thinking plain's best. Sometimes you just go too far. I do just go too far and want to use something, you know, dramatic, and it doesn't work out for me, does it? That would be a pretty colour. By that I mean, I might think to myself, oh gee, that'd look good, wouldn't it? You know, that. Maybe it would. I don't know, I'm going to have to try it though. I don't want to make a window. I'm going to have a go at that, just to see if I can. Okay, look, I don't know if this will work, but see, I can't help myself. I've got to try something a bit different. I don't know if this would go very good for a window. We'll try and see. What do you reckon? Might look alright if I cut it square. We'll see what happens. That's not right. You've got a little bit left here. But I don't like the white bit in the middle. It just doesn't look right, does it? To me, it doesn't. I'll turn it up the right way and have a look in a minute and I'll see what I think, but I don't think it does. I'm going to have a door out of this piece. It's a big door for a little house. See, them white things just don't look good, do they? Yeah. I always do that. I think, oh dear me. Okay, so let's do something different. Let's put some plain on there, please. How about some blue windows? Let's have something lighter. What's something lighter? All got patterns on them. We don't want patterns. We know that doesn't work. Well, it didn't for me anyway. My way of thinking. I didn't think I liked it at all. Oh dear. You have to stop fiddling about here if I want to find things. I should probably do it before I start, but I cannot do that because if I get it all ready by the time I've got it ready, I just don't think, that's not working for me. I won't leave it like that. I'll change it. What's that? These look like? These are really bright ones, aren't they? No. I could use one of these tickets, I suppose. Use the back of that for the time being. I will too. I'll use this. The back of this ticket. Don't know how big I want them to be though. That's probably too big. Oh dear, I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I'm chopping up a piece of paper, okay? Chopping until there's nothing left. Hope that doesn't really happen. Sort of a little skew with this house, isn't it? Oh well. You know what? That just gives it character. And a chimney. Then a chimney. Right. I think I might leave them windows. I kind of like them. We'll see what happens anyway when I finish putting the glue on. Sorry, I'm having a time with the heat. Blame that for it. Okay, now that one. Should never not leave these things under my arm. It is very daunting having all that sitting under your arm when you're trying to do things. My table's only a bit over a foot long, so I've not got much room here. But that's okay. I'm used to just throwing it all over the place in my crafty room, but that's one crooked thing, because it is, just because it is. This is going to be a bit of a crooked door. What do you reckon? Look out! Oh dear. Should leave it alone. I've made a crooked little house now, accidentally. I'm going to leave it like that though, because you know what? I think I can fix it up anyway. We're going to make it interesting, maybe. Right now, I'm going to put my spots around. I have to put the chimney on. Don't forget the chimney, Sonya. Little spots around. Now your chimney's got to go under only part way under this roof, so it comes out. I was going to bring it out the side a bit too. No, just put it right back underneath it, Sonya. Right underneath it. There we go. I'm just putting some bricks on. Probably about to muck this up any minute now, am I? And let's see what it looking like here first. Go across there all the way, you. There's this little chimney. And while I'm doing this, I know I'm not saying much, but I'm thinking about what other stuff I can get up to. Ah dear. As far as what I'm going to do to it next. This doesn't show up very bright on here, but that doesn't matter because we can see that it's there. I know it's there, I'm putting it there, okay. I'll put this around here. Still moving because there's glue underneath it, it's moving it about. Okay, so now look, okay, let me see. I've got here some awesome little bits and pieces of stickers. And I'm going to put, oh dear, I'm going to have to wipe my eye. Sorry about that. Oh dear. I'm still here, don't worry. Nobody panic. So on the doorknob, for the doorknob, I'm going to use one of these little flower stickers, okay? And they're really awesome. I'm going to have to see if I can get some more of these. They're very flat, stick on really good. I just stuck my finger in it. There's a door. Look at that. Now, could I have a butterfly on the roof? Why not? And I would go for... Which butterfly would I go for? Would I do the pink one or would I go with the blue one, the green one? Let me see. No, purple. No. I don't know. Which butterfly? Oh, I think this one here, because it's got silver around it, but it's got the red in it, the pink in it that's the same colour as the house. So we want to put that up there like that. What do you think? Let me see. I'll have a peep. Pretty cool. There's a butterfly on the roof. And I don't know if I've got anything tiny enough for the windows. I do. I have a tiny, tiny, tiny little white flower here. And it's white, but that doesn't matter. You might be able to see it in the window. Can you see it? No. Well, I can if I look really hard. I might just leave that there because I don't want to pull it off of my record. We're not going to pull it off of there. So we're just going to put it on. Maybe if you do one, you can put a different colour flower on. I can't even get the flower off here now. Put a different colour flower on. Look at this. Got him. You can't see the flower. I'm not going to be able to show you because you can't see it. Ah dear. Never mind. I might be able to find something later on that I can put over the top of that. I think I might just leave that one. It's not going to go on there anyway. It doesn't want to because it's not going to work. You can't see it. Alright, now... Okay. Well, I'll have to have a think on that one. But I'm going to put this in the book now because I think it'll make a really good tuck spot in the little book. In our little journal. Put in there. Okay. Upside down. Sonia, don't do upside down. And that's going to go there. Okay, so that's good, isn't it? That's a really good spot for that. I'm only going to take it. I'm going to take the glue up to about halfway though because I do not want it to fall off. Excuse me. I don't think it will, but still need it to have a good hold on the thing. And maybe right down the bottom I can glue it because I've got my chimney there and I don't want it to get broken off the top of there. Okay? I do not want my chimney broken off. There's a bit of... Just going to have a quick look at myself and then I'll show you. Okay, so that's a good tuck for I'm not going to put anything down in there yet because it's got to dry. Dear, oh dear, I can't seem to clear. I'm sorry about that. I just have to clear my throat a bit though because I want to put this around the outside here again. Just to, well, you can use washi tape or anything, you know, just to give it a bit of a lift. But you know what? I think this works really well because I do like it. I mean, it's up to everybody else though what sort of thing they want to do. You want to do with yours. But I think this looks really cool, and it's an easy way to do this. It's good. Doesn't take a lot of stuff either. You know, you don't have to have a whole lot of things to make this little booklet. And I'm going to do across the bottom. Only just on the bottom because it nearly comes right down to the bottom, but I still need to put that edge on there to, I don't know, because I need to. Okay. I feel I need to do that. Okay, so there's the next page. Right, now we've got this one here, and I'm going to probably put some ink around that later on. This one here, because that's just going to be for journaling in, and then all we've got to do is this one and that one, and I'll probably do these the same way as what I've done the ones in the front. But I might do them and then come back and show you, because I don't think I'm going to be doing anything sort of different than what I've done, because I think I've shown you a few different ideas for journaling spots and what have you. And if I do anything different, I'll come back and I'll show you what I did. But we've done that one today and we've finished that one. So, and this just sits up there like that, and I don't mind if it does because it's not pulling that page. Because I find that sometimes when you glue both sides, like I said, they go really hard and it just pulls on your page, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so and plus then I'll do the cover. I'll come back on and I'll do the cover as well and show you the cover. So I won't be long, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.